Not long ago, the judge called everyone back into the courtroom to recharge the jury. Now, what this means is the jury asked the judge to once again go through the definitions of murder, voluntary manslaughter, and involuntary manslaughter. Well, the saying around here is live today, fish tomorrow. And the captain of this boat right behind me tells me he's supposed to be out on the water, but the weather forced him home early. Nicole, a spokesperson for the NAACP, tells me they didn't support the 23-mile loop last year, and they don't support it this year. Welcome back. Today's Count on Health report begins with a new study by the CDC. It shows more than half of middle and high school students in the U.S. are exposed to secondhand smoke. Well, I'm up here and I have a temperature gauge with me. It reads right now about 96 degrees, and it definitely feels that way. I've only been up here for about 10 minutes and I'm already starting to sweat. Employees here tell me the course actually closes this coming Wednesday to golfers, so many took the opportunity today to play their final round. Megan, I was definitely surprised at some of the items I found in stores on Ocean Boulevard today. Curse words, knives, and stun guns don't exactly say family friendly, but one store manager tells me it's what sells. Residents in the area tell me if a woman walked down this street, it would take less than 30 minutes for her to get solicited for prostitution, especially at night. Bob, it's a very somber scene out here. Chief Sandra Rhodes with Horry County Police confirmed about an hour ago that baby Grace was found in the creek where her mother said that she would be. This Circle K is one of the 4 convenience stores within the city of Myrtle Beach required to have extra security measures after 11 p.m. I'm going to go in there right now and check and see if at least one of those security measures is in place. A lot of boats, Nicole. I'm counting 6 up the road right now. I'm here standing on Waccamaw Drive in Conway, and I'm told it's about 4.5 feet deep with water in some places. Police and the National Guard have been out here all day, and residents tell me they have food, they have electricity. What they lack is patience.
At first, we were just fishing off the deck, which was fun.
But it's been more than a week since Heidi Tatro could drive down her street, and she's fed up.
We blew up an air mattress thinking we could make it over here, but the plug popped off halfway and it started to sink.
Tatro borrowed her neighbor's boat Monday, but the motor stopped working. She tried paddling, but after going in circles with the current, she and her son realized they were better off walking.
I'm running out of dry clothes.
For Amy Chamberlain, a quick trip to the grocery store turned into a 20-minute kayak ride.
I am sick of the water.
After 19 years on the Waccamaw, Chamberlain says she's done.
Don't know if I want to live on the river anymore.
What's most frustrating?
The fact that there's no water and I'm surrounded by water.
However, Lee's Landing resident Harry Lockwood prefers to stay positive. He looks at the river as half empty instead of half full.
It didn't come up anymore, so I guess that's a good sign. It's at least stopped coming up.
Lockwood says flooding is the price you pay when living on the river, and when it comes to cleanup,
I don't know. We'll just have to do what we got to do.
I've seen several neighbors out here helping each other. When they see someone walking through the water, they offer them waders, they offer them a boat. I've also seen FEMA out here helping people sign up for disaster assistance. You can find that information on our website, WBTW.com. Reporting live in Conway, Brennan McDavid, News 13. Business owners can get up to $2 million in loans from the Small Business Administration. SBA representatives were at the Conway Chamber of Commerce earlier today helping some of those business owners access those loans, and that's where I met the owner of this gas station. You can see there's not much damage on the outside, but inside he's still cleaning up. Speechless. That was Ariane Buza's reaction when he walked into his store and saw this.
The water was up to here, so all these shelves had to go.
Countertops, refrigerators, food, electronics.
All this has got to go. It's a loss because it's been under water.
Buza, a father of 3, bought Conway drive-through 5 months ago. His dream of owning a business nearly washed away with South Carolina's record rainfall.
It kind of caught me off guard.
But he's determined to keep the store open. Buza visited the Business Recovery Center Tuesday looking for one thing:
A hand to help me keep going so my family has food in the table tomorrow.
We want to bring the businesses back because it thrives the economy of the community they're in.
SBA Field Operations Specialist Ed Williams says business owners can apply for 2 types of loans: a physical loss loan,
Which means the water penetrated their business and they had damage to machinery, equipment, inventory.
or an economic injury loan
to sustain the operating expenses while the business recovers physically.
For example, if a business is forced to close for an extended period of time due to damage or customers can't access the business, Williams says the owner should apply for an economic injury loan.
Those loans can be up to 30 years in terms. There's no payment due for 5 months from the date we approve a loan, so it's a friendly loan.
Thousands of people lost their homes and belongings in the flood. Williams says they shouldn't have to lose their job too.
This is our lives, our communities. My customers depend on me.
Officials recommend people register as a business with FEMA first. You can fill out an SBA application online or by mail, or you can visit the Business Recovery Center where representatives will help you fill out that paperwork completely. Reporting in Conway, Brennan McDavid, News 13. A historic song now has new meaning for the city of Charleston. Thousands of people joined hands to sing "We Shall Overcome" in honor of Emmanuel AME Church shooting victims. The moment, regardless of race or age, was special.
Just seeing everybody just work together, black, white, Jewish, everybody just getting along, forgiving everyone.
As family members of the 9 victims stood up to be recognized, those in attendance offered their support. Some people might think a tragedy of this magnitude would tear a city apart, but not Charleston. Today, people of all races came together.
This is my friend. I haven't seen her since 1990.
While Charleston Mayor Joe Riley hopes the city's sorrow will ease over time, he said people must never forget. He told the crowd about plans to build an African-American museum dedicated to the victims with an exhibit about Emmanuel AME Church.
Charleston will address this, will deal with this, will grow from this very differently than any other place. As some of the speakers mentioned, Charleston is not Baltimore. Charleston is not Ferguson.
And while the city still has plenty of healing left to do, they will overcome. In Charleston, Brennan McDavid, News 13.